10 inches wide from end to end. We're gonna go ahead and start a video here in just a second, and we'll kind of show the lights. So again, feel free to capture whatever you guys would like on this.
There's three kind of teams without training. When I wake up in the morning, that alarm goes off. Sometimes you just don't want to get out of bed. You know, I've had those kind of teams in the summer. Then that second team is when the alarm goes off, you just kind of roll out of bed. And the third team, which I think this team is that kind of team, is you're up before the alarm goes off. You jump out of bed, you're excited to get in here and go to work.
You wake up and you're not ready to die for that far, go back to sleep.
You've never been through this before. A lot of you guys have never been through this before. But to get to the top of the mountain, I won't say it's impossible, but it takes every ounce of everything that you got for about 3.5, 4 months. Everything you got, you got to pour into it. There's days you don't want to come practice, there's days you don't want to get up and live, there's just days you want to kind of throw it in, but you just got to keep going. You got to keep getting up.
Will take you to the destination.
I love the dimensions we have up there of the new Tiger, 16 feet 10 inches, new Tiger. The eyes will light up upon a score, the tail will wag, so it'll, it's very similar, but it's obviously bigger just given the scale of the build. So, and I don't believe it's ready for this season, but we are working on that Tiger will actually be able to retract down into the board for non-game days, etc. So it's not just sitting up there all the time, but it'll be up there during games like it always has been, which has been important and traditional for a lot of our folks.
Graham, you're going to have the old one located over the lawn at Little John on game day, is that correct?
We are working on a plan there, yes. So not exactly finalized yet, but we're going to have that available and around, yeah. Because we still do have the old one, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For posterity.
It won't be with the Clemson house sign, though. That's still somewhere TBD.
Who designed the Tiger, this new one?
Boy, that's a great question. I don't know. We have I don't know who designed the Tiger, but it's like hand painted. It is intricate. Yeah.
Is the Clemson house sign at your place?
It is not. No, I don't. Luckily, I don't even know where it's at. And I think even President Clements, if you ask him, he's like, I don't know. I don't want to know, but it's somewhere. And I know they're working on a plan for it.
What do you compare the upgrade to? Like a 4x3 to a 16x9? Is that kind of how I see it?
Yeah, I think the resolutions are to that point, and obviously during game play we'll have the score bugs there and stats and things like that. So, but we do have full bleed. We will have full bleed moments for replays and such. So we spent a lot of time of hey, what's the interface for the board, just given the scale and size of it.
And there will be a spotlight on Howard's Rock, I understand.
Listen, I'm really excited. And again, during game days and for the 3:30 Furman game, we're not going to be able to fully experience it, but for the Louisiana Tech game, and with what we'll do for running down the hill and at certain times throughout, yes, there are spotlights on a couple of those standards that go directly on the hill and the top of the rock and running down the hill. So it'll be really special. The lights in and of themselves are just white. Whereas we'll be able to have color and ultimately orange or purple in the stadium, but those won't come from the light standards. It's just from the ribbons and the board itself that are big enough, as we're doing through the design, that we can have color as part of the theater with it, but we didn't have to do that on the lights themselves. It's just from the board to add the color in addition to the lights that are white that'll strobe.
And the tail is wagging, and the lights are on. It's a little bit difficult to see, but the tail is wagging. The lights are on.
the wagon.
So as we're walking out and around, we're going to go around the concourse and into the club. There's been, as part of this build on the west side of the stadium with the Masters Club, new restrooms, concession stands, lactation rooms, so just the amenities here that are new and built. So as we're going around, we have those open and set up just so you can see the additional concessions and restrooms, and then we'll walk into the club and we can see the club a little bit, and then I'll sit and talk on a lot of other things, okay?